keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be part 3 of my clean and decorate with me for Christmas. Today we are just going to focus on my kitchen. We're going to get it all done. It's the last room in the house that needs to be done, and I am so glad that it's finished because let me tell you, I struggled with this room the most out of every single room in my house that I did. My kitchen was the one that gave me a run for my money, so it was very time consuming. It took me a total of 3 days to get done, and I was exhausted when I was done with it. So I hope you all enjoy this. If you want to know where I got anything from, I am going to be doing a Christmas home tour shortly. So I'm going to try to address everything in that video. But if you want to go ahead and leave a comment down below, I'll answer it pretty quickly. But if not, stay tuned for the Christmas home tour because I'm going to be doing that one next. So before I could get started decorating for Christmas, I had to go through and take down all of my fall stuff and like my pumpkins, everything, just so I can have a clean slate and bring all my Christmas stuff in. So that was like one entire day. I was trying to gather everything, get all that stuff done, and then it was the fun part where I'm trying to figure out what to do with all of my stuff, because I've realized that throughout the years I have gathered quite a bit of Christmas decor, and I have so much, and my house isn't that big that I want to use it all, but I can't. So I struggled with that this year. But every year, my husband's always like, what are you gonna do this year? What theme are you gonna do this year? So every year I feel like I need to top what I did the year before, and that's literally made me have an abundance of Christmas stuff because I go out and I see, like, this year was the gingerbread thing. I knew I wanted to do gingerbread before I realized that it was all over the place. So I guess everyone else also wanted to do it, or that's what the stores were pushing. So once I saw that all the gingerbread stuff was out, of course I needed to go and get stuff because I didn't have a whole lot of gingerbread stuff. So I don't know why I do this to myself every year. I feel like I need to get new decor and stuff like that. But I have one whole room in my basement dedicated to Christmas stuff, and it is literally filled, like to the point where I have no room. So it's going to be spilling out into the rest of the side of the basement. So it's just, I don't know. Christmas is my favorite time of year. I love decorating for it, and I love all my Christmas stuff. So it's like I can't part with any of it, but I always want new stuff too.
A sunny day, but it's cold outside. It tingles in my heart. Breathing air that clears my mind. I'm off for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I want to sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day.
Okay, so I'm going to start by putting my Christmas tree up. I have a Christmas tree in my kitchen. Yes, I do. I love it in here. This tree is what I call the family tree. It will have all the ornaments that are family related or trips that we've been on. Every year my mother-in-law gets me a ornament. She's done this since I have been in this family. Our very first Christmas was 2007, and she has gotten me an ornament every single year with, it was just me and my husband at first, and then Summer came along, and then Cameron came along, and then our dogs. So she has done this tradition for so long that I expected. I know that she's going to get me one, and I have quite a bit of them. So we have all of those on this tree, along with any ornaments that she got, my daughter or my son, or ornaments that we had bought whenever we went on trips. So it's just kind of like the family tree, the memory tree. This tree really means a lot to me. Not specifically the tree, but what goes on the tree. So I will decorate that, but it'll be later on in the video. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up first. And now I'm going to decorate this shelf that's in the corner. This is another area that I struggled with because I didn't want to do what I did last year. So I was trying to mix it up and do something a little different. So I left all the struggles that I had in here so you can see that it is not always I get it the first shot and it's good to go. It is certainly not the case. I see that a lot here on YouTube to where, you know, they do it the very first time, and I don't want to do that because it takes me forever to do something. So I just wanted you to see the real version of what is my decorating process, I guess.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch.
Okay, so I needed a break from that corner shelf because it was literally stressing me out. I couldn't figure out what to do. I kept moving everything, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna leave it. I'll come back to it later. And I decided to go and try and get this shelf done and this area done. So at first I was struggling with what to do over here, but I pretty quickly picked up on what I was going to do. Once my little trees, once I realized those didn't fit in here, I had to rethink everything that I was going to do. But I really like it. I think that doing it this way as opposed to how I was going to do it, it looks so much better.
Choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
I decided this year to use like actual looking snow. Last year I did like the cotton look. So when I saw this in Walmart, I was like, I'm gonna try this. But I love the way it looks, but it is extremely messy. And over on my corner shelf, I end up using it over my corner shelf too. When I actually go to vacuum and I'm vacuuming by that shelf, the air from my vacuum blows it everywhere. So I was like, oh my gosh, of course, you know. So I keep having to vacuum it up and kind of readjust everything, but it just looks so cute, but it is extremely, extremely messy.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up, wait.
Okay, so I really wanted to use my green birdhouse over on this shelf, but I just could not get it to work. I was trying to mess around with it here, so I wasn't messing around with it on the shelf. It looked really cute whenever it was on the table, but of course there was no room there, so I couldn't use that. And I just ended up, making it easy, putting some snow in there and then throwing some red and green ornaments in there. Just a little touch is down at the bottom anyway. I just wanted to put a little bit of color down there. So I like it. I think it turned out really cute. I did want to use my birdhouse, but I end up putting my birdhouse somewhere else later on, which you'll see at the very end of the video. I'm also going to have a lot of before and afters at the very end so you can see what it looked like before and then what it looks like after. I know a lot of you guys like those before and afters, so I went ahead and put a whole bunch of them at the end, so stay tuned.
For Santa tonight, he climbs down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing out
so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to my table. I wanted to try something a little different this year. I think that this is the way I'm going to set this up for Christmas time. Christmas Day, we always celebrate at my house, so I wanted to do something a little bit more festive. Normally, I make it easy and put, just like something simple on the in the middle of the table. But this year, I thought I was going to go all out and put some plates and stuff like that on here. This is not going to stay like this until Christmas. So, things get moved in my house. We're always at that table, so it will get moved and it will be ruined and it won't look like that. But come Christmas time, I'm going to make sure it is like that. I really liked it. I got those little plates from Dollar General. If you have not checked out Dollar General for any of the seasons, like fall, your summer stuff, Christmas stuff, you definitely need to go. I, for the longest time, thought, and it was for the longest time, you didn't get anything but like junk there. Like there was no quality anything, but they have really stepped up their game. And a lot of the stuff is really cute and you can't find somewhere else. And it's cheap. It's not that bad, but it looks really, really cute. So I really suggest going there and looking because they have the cutest stuff.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you.
After I hung my garland up here, I decided to go ahead and put a couple little gingerbread houses up here just so we can kind of spread the gingerbread theme throughout the kitchen. And I thought that I had 3 more ornaments that I didn't know what I was going to do with. I thought those were perfect for up there.
Gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day.
Okay, so now we're at my mug rack. I started this last year. I went on Pinterest and I was trying to figure out really cute ideas, what to do with my Raydon mugs and if you had a mug rack and all that kind of stuff. And I came across this and I wanted to recreate it for this year because I loved it. So I went and I just picked out my red and white Christmas related mugs and I put them in like a Christmas tree shape. And I went and got different pieces of greenery and stuck it in there so it looks like a Christmas tree mugs, I guess. And I really liked it from last year, so I definitely wanted to recreate it this year.
I don't know what he's thinking when he raps.
Okay, so now we're going to move down to my coffee bar area. Now, I didn't want to go too crazy with this because my husband is a very simple man. He likes to have just the necessities. and I am pretty much the opposite of that, but this is like his area because he makes coffee every morning. So I just wanted to not overcrowd it, but still put a little bit of me all over it. So I didn't go too crazy. I did mess around with it trying to figure out the right thing to do. He did say that he found these little hot chocolate bomb things. We were at Sam's and he saw these. He said he wanted these to be on the coffee bar. So I did know that I definitely wanted those on there, but I just didn't know what direction it was going to go. So I think it turned out really cute. It doesn't have a whole lot on it, but it has just enough to be Christmassy, but it's got a lot of space for him to, do whatever he needs to do.
Spend his Christmas holiday with someone else. I guess he stopped thinking about me. Yeah. I don't know what he's thinking when he says that he's been driving all night.
Okay, so these tiered trays get me every single time. I always struggle with these, but this year I felt like it came a little bit easier. I struggled with above my refrigerator the most out of the entire kitchen. That's what I struggle with the most. You'll see, because I show the 900 different things that I did, but this kind of just all came together fairly quickly. I knew I wanted to put lights on it. So, and each one of my lights, the lights that are here, the lights that are on my little shelf that's on the counter, the lights that are over on my corner shelf and on the garland above my window, all those are on timers, so they shut off and come on their own, so I do not have to go and click them on and off. I love that about them, because I did have a set of lights that I had to turn them on and off manually. I hated it. So all of those go on and off by themselves, and I don't even have to think about it.
All day to celebrate Christmas with me, but he's not here.
Okay, so now we're heading over to the refrigerator. This is definitely, oh my gosh, this was so frustrating when I was trying to do this. I have been trying to get a piece of wood to cover that, or the finish wood, I guess. I don't know what you call it, to hide the unfinished wood. But every time we went, we ordered it. It was the wrong color. It was just a big, long saga. Still, to this day, we have not been able to get it, because every time we order it, it's like, it's never going to come. It's literally, I don't know what we're going to do. So anyway, I'm always trying to figure out ways that I could cover that up, because it's like the ugly part of the kitchen that I cannot stand. But anyway, so whenever I was trying to decorate this for Christmas, I definitely wanted to hide that. And I tried so many different things, and I hated all of it. I was just not feeling it. I didn't like the different levels, and it just looked like a jumbled mess to me. So I started to think if I covered it up with some garland, that would probably be my best bet. Then I wanted to put this sign up there. I didn't like the way that looked. So that was one of the areas that I was on that thing for hours, and I gave up, and I decided to decorate my Christmas tree, because I knew what to do on my Christmas tree. So I was like, I'm just going to go decorate my Christmas tree, walk away from it, and maybe when I come back, I will figure it out and it will come easy to me. I went back to it, and it was still difficult, but I landed on something that I am happy with, and I think it looks so much better. But now we're over at my tree, and I'm just going to get this thing decorated so I can start feeling like it's all coming together, and I'm almost done.
And I'm not there. I don't know what he want now, but I don't care. Yeah. Oh, ain't ringing my bells no more. He missed out on love, and that's for sure. He ain't ringing my bells no more. He missed out on love, and that's for sure. I don't know what he wants now, and I don't know why he said all the things he said to me. It means nothing to me now, 'cause there will be someone who would not complain to drive all night, all day, to celebrate Christmas with me. 'Cause you're not here, and I'm not there. I don't know what you want now, but I don't care. Oh, you ain't ringing my bells no more. Oh, you miss out on love, and that's for sure. You ain't ringing my bells no more. You miss out on love, and that's for sure. You ain't ringing my bells, no. You ain't ringing my bells no more. He missed out on love, and that's for sure.
Well, guys, that is it for today's video. I am really glad that I finally got my entire house decorated for Christmas. The next step is going to be decorating the outside for Christmas, but we don't do that right now. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait just a little bit closer, maybe right after Thanksgiving or right before Thanksgiving. I don't know. My husband wants to wait till after Thanksgiving, but we'll see, I guess, what happens. But that's going to be the next decorate with me, the outside portion. But my inside is completely done. I really hope that you guys enjoyed all of the rooms and how I did it this year, going room by room. It was so much easier for me to do it this way because of my work schedule, and I wanted to enjoy decorating. I didn't want it to be a thing where I hated and I was trying to get it done in one go. So it was actually better for me to do it this way. So I really hope you guys all enjoyed. But if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I have so many new people and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I am so glad that I have this little bitty community that I can share all my loves with. I love to decorate for Christmas. I love to clean, and I'm so glad and grateful that I have this community to talk with and just share all that with. So thank you all so much for that. Stay tuned just a little bit. I'm going to show you all the before and afters so you can see where it was to where it is now. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.